best way to point that out is on a live stream podcast, so that way it's nice and comfortable.
We're actually live on Twitch.tv right now. Huey hopes you get better soon.
Are we even starting the...
Wait, have
yes,
I
we are. Hello and welcome to Modular Components, the only podcast that's live streamed 24/7 throughout the nation. I'm one of your hosts, the Vacuuminator, and I'm joined, as always, by our premier live streaming expert, Boingo Rider.
Boingo Rider, Boingo Rider, Boingo Rider in the morning, here to wake you the fuck up. Here's your coffee, bitch.
Yeah! And it's made by the one and only Bistro Bustro, Buster Corp.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going? What's up, bud?
Hey, that bit was going into a brick wall. Love it.
The brick wall known only as Snow Cone 83. How you doing, friend?
That's me, and I'm ready to sleep.
No, me too, actually. But, you know, we gotta talk about stuff, and something's gotta be happening. What's happening in your life?
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Who's asking?
Who's asking?
Inquiring minds. They would like to know.
I guess I could just go through, like, what's recent in my
their own
media
damn
thread and just, like, talk about what I've watched. Okay, the only thing I've actually watched was Blue Beetle. I haven't mentioned that.
Was it good? Did you like it?
It was good. I liked it.
Hooray!
Cool, that's all we can say. Because we're not scabs.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
We're not watching
Completely
that
forgot.
until A, the strike is over, and B, it's on HBO Max. I mean HBO. I mean Warner Max Brothers.
I completely forgot. I
Paramount
completely
Plus,
forgot we
that's
were
what
not
it's called.
supposed to talk about it on this channel. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's
Hey.
fine. A little mention won't get us fucking out of the whatever union.
Yeah.
And besides, you're not actively promoting it because we're also actively acknowledging, we're not talking about it anymore because you need to fucking pay your writers and your actors and all of them.
Honestly, like, I'm kind of glad that the strike has happened, not just for, like, all the payment, but as, like, from the audience perspective, it gives us some goddamn time to relax. Because it's like, there's so much...
Yeah, the hype train is dead.
Go watch some classics. Watch some Dragnet.
Well, even then, not even just classics, but, like, Netflix puts out so much shit that, like, I'm like, okay, I'll watch that, and I never get around to watching it because there's the next shit happening, or I have other higher priorities, you know? Now I could just catch up on the recent shit that they've been putting out, you know?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, I got a fucking bone to pick with streaming services right now. And
everyone does, Vac. You're not special.
Well, I have a special bone that I specially pick as a special guy in special lands.
Nobody wants to hear about your special bone.
Well, you're gonna, because this is Supergirl related, all right? I went to fucking try and watch the rest.
Bone.
Yeah, it is. I went to try and watch the rest of the HBO or the fucking CW show for the Supergirl retrospective I've been working on for like half the year, and it's not on fucking Max. It's only on Netflix and Amazon Prime. What is this bullshit? Warner Brothers, I thought you owned this shit.
Yeah, that's just kind of a Warner Brothers thing now. It's
fucking Batwoman and Superman and Lois are on Max, but not Supergirl. Fuck me, apparently.
Yeah, especially you.
Yeah, fuck me in particular, and not any writers or actors at all, definitely. They're not in trouble.
Yeah. Executives,
donate to the strike funds.
Yeah, exactly. We'll put links in the description.
Oh, man.
I've been, like, coughing a fit. I was coughing so much before.
That's the first time you caught the entire call.
I've been coughing a lot. I don't think Discord picked it up.
You never coughed in your entire life? Stop lying.
You've never... You have never taken a poo in your entire life.
Neither have I.
Interesting.
No, the poo has taken you, buddy.
You want to know what I love about insurance companies?
No, I don't want to know what you... I want to know what you hate.
Well, it's good for you then that the term, you know what I love about is usually ironic. Because you see, I got a letter from Liberty Mutual today that says, greetings, Bumblefuck. We realized that you recently submitted a request for a quote for auto insurance for our website. Well, in order to complete the process, you're going to have to give us a phone call. I did that 2 months ago. Why am I just now getting this letter to tell me I have to make a phone call?
Snail mail?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
More than likely, if you want an actual answer to that question, you probably weren't expecting an answer to.
Jesus.
Liberty Mutual is about to essentially pull out of the entire state of Florida. So I'd imagine their teams in other states are having to deal with the fallout of that.
Oh, okay.
'Cause-
Yeah, it's because of something DeSantis fucking did.
What did he do now?
No.
No?
No.
I was thinking it was like something state legislative wise.
What
No,
happened?
well, I mean, there's just been a bunch of shit. Like a lot of the insurance companies have been leaving the state of Florida because of mass insurance fraud that nothing's being done about, and like massive amounts of loss due to hurricanes and all kinds of other shit. And on top of that, for political reasons and other kinds of reasons, Florida got painted as a not retirement, but
like a shithole.
no, a safe haven for anti-woke. It's like,
Yeah.
say whatever you want here. Various political reasons have brought a lot of people to the state, and it went from growing by about 400 and something people a day to growing about 4,000 a day, which has skyrocketed the regular claims. Yeah. So there's all kinds of like crazy shit happening. And every time a company leaves, all the other companies have to raise the rates to be able to handle the onslaught of like new people that were no longer covered by that company that's left.
Mm-hmm.
And Liberty Mutual was one of 3 companies 2 or 3 weeks ago that made announcements similar to that.
Interesting. So, as usual, I have received an update about the state of Florida that makes me think my friends should really move the hell out of there, and that state should just go ahead and secede from the union.
Do you have move out of Florida money?
I'm working.
Very interesting.
Believe it or not, that is becoming more and more of a talking point amongst a lot of people, because Liberty Mutual didn't necessarily say they were leaving. What they instead said was they would be increasing their personal rates until they could do no more. Which, sounds like they're on the side of the people. What they really are doing is saying they're going to increase their rates, which will force, the people, because if the worst driving history causes the highest rate. So those people are going to be paying so much they can't stay with that company, so they're forcing them out by taking an up to 80% increase. Essentially like drowning out everybody else, and then they don't have to worry about leaving. They'd have almost no other clients, or all the clients would just be gone by that point. Essentially not leaving, but making it look like everyone left them.
That's depressing.
That's business, baby.
Can we talk about something else?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, Vac, you told me something on Twit. Boingo, have you listened to Twit?
No.
Oh, we want to do this now?
Yeah.
We want to do this right now?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. What's fucking happening?
I did it. I finally did it. I did the thing. I did the thing you've been wanting to happen for so long, friend. Can you guess what?
What?
Well, I didn't read One Piece, but
Oh.
I had to do that as soon as I realized what I was saying. I went and learned all the Street Fighter lore because that 3-hour video came out.
Hell yeah.
And then I watched a movie cut of 6.
Yeah.
I do not like Cammy as much in execution as I did in concept. I think I'm more of a Chun-Li guy, actually.
Chun-Li's cool. And
Yeah.
Chun-Li also fits the character vibes that you like more.
Mm-hmm.
But Cammy has those fun, she was used for dark purposes, and now she's trying to redeem herself character stuff.
Yeah.
who's your favorite Street Fighter, or name 3 of your favorite Street Fighter characters?
All right. Well, I guess we obviously start with Cammy.
Yeah.
Well, not Cammy. I'm sorry, Chun-Li.
Mhm.
Guile.
It totally makes sense. You like big beefy American guys.
Yeah. He's got a family.
Go home, be a family man.
Yep.
Shout out to Guile Win Quotes.
Yeah, Guile Win Quotes is the GOAT. Yeah.
And you know what? I think I like the villain of the first game best. I like him better than M. Bison.
Oh, Sagat?
Sagat's great. Yeah, I
Sagat's
really
a
like
fucking great villain.
Yeah, not even like a villain anymore. He's basically been redeemed since 4.
Oh, he got totally Vegeta.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still just cool to see he was a bad guy for like 3 games.
Mm.
And then it's just like, yeah, no, we're slowly redeeming him, and it's like totally natural. It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah. What's your opinion on Ken?
I think Ken seems like a cool dude. I don't think he'd be like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
I like everything with him up until they make him a divorcee in 6.
No, he's not divorced in 6.
No.
Oh, really? That's the vibe I got from the movie cut.
No, what happens is he's framed for a crime, and he's on the run to protect his family.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what was going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
I
it's
was editing while I watched that.
Also, like, there's just like a bunch of social link stuff in 6. That like the main story, like, so you gotta like look at the social link stuff too. That like gives you extra details about what the characters are doing. Well, yeah, I kind of get, especially because the rumors initially when Ken's new design was revealed was that he was divorced. That was like the rumor, but now it's like no, he's just on the run.
But yeah, and I do really like his and Ryu's like brotherly rivalry as the core of the series. I feel like I should have expected that, but I didn't. And as soon as I figured out that's what was going on, I was like, oh, that's neat.
Yeah, the Street Fighter 2 animated movie expands on that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, it's classic primo 90s animation.
Yeah, you'd like it a lot. And like, if you want to watch the dub, Bryan Cranston's in it.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston.
Who does he play?
The Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Oh, he's
Fei Long, I think.
Yeah, Fei Long. And I only know Fei Long's name because he's one of the guys that has a figure already.
Yeah.
No, like...
And yes, I do want to get some of those figures now.
Yeah.
We got him.
We got him.
I mean, I did already because they looked like really good figures, but now I have a reason to want to get them beyond just being an engineering junkie.
Yeah. And hey, you can go back and play. There's a fan version of 1 that fixes all the controls to make it feel more modern. Then you have all the new versions of 2.
Yeah.
Of course, there's 3, which there's only one version you really should play of 3, which is Third Strike.
Actually, speaking of 3, Vac, what's your opinion on the Street Fighter 3 roster? Because that was like a big departure at the time.
I liked getting to learn about a bunch of new characters all of a sudden. I thought Luke's introduced in that one, right?
No, he's 6.
Oh.
No. Alex is. He's the big, beefy New Yorker guy.
Yeah, because I felt like Luke... Isn't Luke like the trainer at the dojo at the beginning of 6?
Yeah.
I liked Luke.
Luke's cool. His voice actor especially is really cool.
His voice actor has dragged that character through fan hate all the way to being a well-loved character.
Yeah.
Nice.
People did not like Luke when he was first introduced in 5 because he was like the final DLC of like, oh, look what's happening in the future. Kind of like tease. And nobody liked him.
Because of 5's art style.
Because of 5's art style, he was very a good character, and a lot of people immediately started playing him, and so people were like, I'm so tired of seeing this.
He was very busted.
Ugly guy. And the voice actors basically went like, no, Luke is a cool dude. Legitimately, they were doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover event thingamajig that's happening right now. Yeah. Luke is the one who sings the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent cover.
Yeah, and the VA says like, "Oh, I'm not that good at singing," and he's like,
"No, that was a really good cover. Like I could like it didn't even feel like a joke cover. It felt like a genuine like actual good cover." Yeah. What's your opinion on Rashid?
He's interesting. That's about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like that's the thing. Like, there's some characters that just had a lot of time to develop as characters. Ryu, Ken, Cammy, Chun-Li, Zangief. They've had time to develop. More recent characters like Rashid have only had like one little bit and nothing more.
Yeah,
I did really enjoy DJ, especially with how they reimagined him in 6 a little bit.
Yeah, and he's voiced by Zeno Robinson in 6.
Oh my god, okay. I'm not saying you have to go watch these, but the Thorgy, YouTuber me and Buster has been doing a retrospective on Street Fighter. The origin of like the real world reason why they created DJ is great. Because an American producer for the Street Fighter games was like, hey, there's no black people in here. You should have a cool black dude in here. And like have him just be like a cool, happy dude. And so they did an initial sketch, and he's like this big, angry like dude. And he's like, no. He sent back a sketch, and it's this happy-go-lucky guy, biggest smile in the world. And it's like, this is what he needs to be. And that's pretty much what he's been.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like,
Especially, go.
No, I was just gonna say like 6 really leaned into that idea and like ran with it. Sakura?
Okay. She's a good fucking oh god, this sucks. She's a good Nico to Ryu's Taiga.
Yeah. Okay, because Sakura's the most popular Street Fighter character, probably.
Interesting.
Like, yeah.
She is the most popular Street Fighter character in Japan.
Yeah, Japan. Probably like Ken or Ryu in America.
Yeah.
There's a lot of just interesting things with Street Fighter and
also
everything.
Since that video included Final Fight stuff, Mike, I think you would like Makai. Do you like Mike Hygar?
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, because like that's what Sergeant Slaughter reminded me of when I was watching the G.I. Joe episode.
A little bit, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hi.
Hi,
How's it going?
Any video games you've been playing?
I've gotten really close to rinsing out Remnant 2, which is a roguelike first person, not roguelike, kind of roguelike, yeah.
Rogue-esque.
Procedurally generated like Bloodborne / Souls-like with guns.
Interesting. I'll look into that.
The first one was very surprising because it was done by such a small team, and it just had so many different items, and you have to kill bosses in various ways to get different versions of weapons and stuff. And they really just kind of made the game better. So I honestly couldn't recommend it enough, because even though it's like before the 2 DLCs that came out, just like the last one planned on having 2, this game already has more content than the other game does with the DLCs. So it's definitely worth it. I didn't have to do anything to the controls or anything like that. Like, it handled perfectly. And it also, not that like this doesn't happen with Souls games a lot, but me and my friend Jake played through most of it together.
Ooh.
Because you don't have to like wait around and waste time to like try to get some multiplayer to work. You could just have your friend pop in, up to 3 people, I believe. But we'd get stuck on a boss. It would feel like it was absolutely impossible, which happens a lot. But then after we were done and like after we had beaten it, for some reason in this game, just a little bit more, we were just always able to like kind of rinse and repeat with these bosses after that. Like, there's still challenge to be found in the game nonstop, but it's just also interesting to be like, wow, I used to have a nightmare doing this like 3 days ago, but now I just finished it in like 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we're trying to go for a like goal. Yeah.
Sounds neat. How is Jake doing? Because I won't say go into details, but it's more like, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing a lot better. He's working on getting a job.
That's good.
And I don't know. They're a lot more tight knit of a family. No more mega threats to
That's good.
comfort and stuff.
Yeah, it's I have a hard time talking to people I haven't talked to in a bit. I feel very awkward about it, and I've been thinking about it every once in a while of like checking in with like buddies like that, and it's just like,
yeah, I mean, he just say some like wacky shit and be like, yeah, it's whatever. But that's how he handles it, honestly.
yeah.
He talks about it.
But hey, some things can always look up.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
No.
Also, I'm pretty sure that whole like brain blocker with talking to people thing is fairly normal. Blingo, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, no, it's a thing of like, there are people I would like to reconnect to. It's also just like, yeah, but they don't need to hear from my fuck ass randomly after years. Also, here's the best Luke meme. Because I was looking on the VA's Twitter account trying to find that.
That's good. That's good. That's got the animation.
I like it.
Yeah. That's how he brought the character and made people like the characters. He just does that goofy kind of stuff with the voice, and people
Yeah.
appreciate it. It's like Gianni.
Yeah,
Do you know Gianni?
I think no.
We've talked about him before.
He's a voice actor dude. He does a lot of boomer shooters. He did the voice of like the Angel in Ultra Kill, and he uses that voice for a lot of fucking memes. He even made a VTuber model of the Angel from Ultra Kill to play Ultra Kill on stream, and just had a goofy fun all time.
That's wonderful.
You're wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Feel wonderful tonight.
I feel like there's other video game things we could talk about, but I just my brain is blank.
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
I haven't played it yet. I want to
I
play.
didn't watch the stream. I don't know what it is.
You know Jet Set Radio?
No.
You don't need to know what it is, Vac. You just need to know it has one of the best fucking OSTs a video game can ever have.
Jet Set Radio is distinctly Boingo Core. I do not vibe with it.
Oh, you would definitely not vibe with Bomb Rush Cyberpunk then.
Yeah, it takes that Boingo chord to the extreme.
Literally, the menu is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, like we were talking about in the stream, being like, this is Boingo chord like dripped all over it. I guess like what's VAC core? What's VAC core?
It's just
yellow.
a man. It's a man in cargo shorts, slightly balding, right next to a grill.
That's racism.
That's not racism. That's just.
No, but I could
Accurate.
see other people fitting that description committing racisms.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
All right. What's Cody core?
Probably what I just posted in the chat.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's toys, it's Lego, it's goo.
Yeah.
Adam
Oh,
Savage's
Lego-
cave.
Flubber. Cody.
Z-Blob.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. What is VAC core and what is Cody core? There, I got the algorithm engaging.
Hooray! What is this episode?
I don't know.
Hey, Buster, you might appreciate this new main character in Lego Dreams with their really cool-ass staff weaponry.
Has Lego Dreams come out yet?
Oh, is that a dream set you just posted?
This is Lego Dreams. It's out right now in my hands.
My god, the arc is finally coming to a conclusion.
Finally, the dreams are real. Shit, I don't know. A Discord server I made is just having a conversation about transhumanism. I think they're all in agreement. But like, I'm too busy talking to y'all to make sure everyone isn't killing each other.
That's one of the songs from Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Hideki Nagayama!
I am
Naganuma.
very much for putting my brain in a computer.
Then you might like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, because that's a theme.
Oh, he's neat. He's neat.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
that's
it's
a neat
intense.
character. That
It's
you
a
put
pencil
in the-
staff because he comes up with the dreams. He creates Z-Blob.
I thought it was a drill to pierce the heavens, honestly.
I mean, could
That's
be
that's gonna be a nice man to have on Cartoon Network.
I don't even think Lego Dreams is on Cartoon Network. I think it's just on YouTube.
Aren't they making a show?
Yeah, I think it's just a
Yeah,
YouTube
I think
thing.
it's just YouTube.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, Cartoon Network's kind of going through its own bullshit.
That's true.
I think this is Lego's first character or like minifigure with
It's Lego's first character, period.
Yeah, fuck
one
Zach.
of the minifigures of all time. He's got like a green version of is it that skin thing where it's like Calico or something? Cali.
I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do I look like an A-fall to you?
No, it's not a Lego term. It's a medical skin term.
Oh. Do I look like a proctologist to you?
Yes.
Wow. Guess I know what I'm doing when I go back to school.
If I accidentally make Vac pursue proctology, you know who to blame.
That getting science.
Science.
Sigh at your ants.
Oh.
Wouldn't Sai be an uncle?
Vitiligo. Vitiligo.
Okay.
Okay.
It depends on the side you're talking about, I feel. You mean the Naruto man?
What?
I'm asking Boingo a question here.
What?
What Sai are you talking about?
I was talking about the dude who did Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd probably be an uncle, yeah. He probably is an uncle, actually. If you're Sai's niece or nephew, leave a comment.
My God, this just makes me think about those CV Gutter Gundams, not Gundam style, CV Gutter Psy remixes. It wasn't just Gundam style. They just like put a whole album of Psy stuff. I'm gonna share it in the chat.
You in the chat.
The Vac just doxes me in the chat.
These are Buster's exact coordinates.
I feel like everyone like knows your exact coordinates at this point because you film outside.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Lego has really figured it out though with this Z-Blob mech. This thing feels great. Like it's fun. They the whole premise of this thing is to essentially like it's got interactive building instructions and they give you pieces to make alternate builds.
Whoa.
So you can kind of choose two different paths on how to like finish the story and the like comic book-esque instructions. But on top of that, since the whole premise is it's dreams and they can reformat and make whatever they want, and you can pretty much just play around with the extra bits that they give you that are kind of like perfect. Like they're literally like the extra bits that would be asking or begging to be added on to like a mech or like, added on to like another Lego set. So I mean there's definitely something extra here with like the extra shit they give you. I love it. They did say this was Lego's most researched theme. They allegedly researched this theme for 10 years.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So just a heads up. I'm not gonna say it, but I've decided my next Analytical Fanboys topic. So find out in like a couple weeks.
Oh my god.
Like, and the reason I say it is because it took me forever. Shut up. And the reason I say it is because it took me forever to like decide on one. So
yeah, you mentioned like a week or two ago that you were having trouble.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I think I got one. All I'm gonna say is it's a similar length to the one we picked this.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
But like, you'll have to find out. Tune in to the G-Witch episode of Analytical Fanboys. Ooh.
Tune into your ass.
Please don't do that. I need to clean it first.
Oh, okay.
Why is it not currently clean right now? You just
It is clean. I just want to make sure.
You just dirty ass right now in the podcast.
It is clean.
Is that how you get ready for these?
This just in: Buster does not wipe their ass after shitting.
If I was to ask you if you washed your ass today, would we already have discovered the answer?
That's a good question.
Oh, God.
It's a question you should ask yourself, Megatron.
I don't remember where I got the phrase, that's a good question from.
Probably because it's a very common phrase.
No, like, just ironically, whenever, like, nobody has a correct answer to something, I'm like, that's a good question.
I mean, it's a very typical stock political answer.
Interesting.
That's a very handsome-looking question you have there.
It's a real sexy question you got going on.
That's a question I want to put my penis in.
That's the name of the episode.
If YouTube will allow us.
Yeah. If they won't, well, you'll know.
If YouTube won't allow it, you just rename the episode. Wait, fuck, what was the joke I was about to say? Fuck me.
It must not have been funny enough.
Go Rider is bad at comedy.
I'm good at schmomedy though.
That's true.
What is that?
I have seen you excel at that in person. No, anti-comedy is whatever the hell The Office is.
Whoa, hot. I mean, it's true, but like, that good take.
Thank you. I really needed your approval.
Yeah, after we kept arguing about our Toku opinions before this podcast.
Kamen Rider 5 sucks, by the way.
Lies.
Damn, look at our friends. Look at our friends fighting.
Hey, we're podcast co-hosts. We have to fight.
Yeah,
it's
that's like a rule or something.
Yeah, we gotta get into the boxing ring, start punching each other. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna headline the next Creator Clash.
Yeah, Aaron Hansen, invite me, please.
It's a creator clash, basically richer creator fucking Blue Sky.
A little bit.
You got to get an invite code, and then you go box and beat each other up.
Mm-hmm. I've also heard they're probably not going to do another one anytime soon because they're worried about giving each other CTE.
Ah, that's fair.
CTE.
Concussion trauma.
Boingo,
Something.
what manga are you reading recently?
Both of you to assume Boingo would be reading anything.
I was reading a manga fucking last night. It's fucking, I can't remember its name. It's called it's Munchkin Isekai.
Of course it's isekai. God damn it.
This one's actually interesting because the guy is being transferred.
Wait. Is there a thing with Boingo and Isekai I don't know about? Is Boingo a Garnt?
I read a lot of it just because it's quick, easy junk food. I don't mind. I just want quick, easy junk food. So basically, the premise is loner shut-in. Yes, I know. Is being sent to another world after him and his sister randomly got attacked by a dragon in the real world. There's no explanation for it whatsoever so far.
So dragons have invaded David Buster's. Got it.
And as he's being put into this new world, he's like, oh man, okay. She's like rolling up stats for him and everything. And he's like, oh man, what I would give to just see my sister one last time. And the book the fucking god lady is using to like do all the things flips over to a page that basically says, hey, your sister's in this magic world, even though she just said she's not. And he immediately goes like, you just said my sister was safe. You lied, you fuckhead. He steals her magic book and goes into this world, but he only has 1 hit point, and he has a curse on him that makes it so he can't get any more hit points. So he is very, very weak, and he's basically metagaming D&D inside the world, and it's interesting.
And that's actually like a solid concept for an isekai.
The funny thing is, his curse is technically a blessing from an evil god. So he's an evil wizard, and he basically lies because he has 1 hit point. If he doesn't do this, he's gonna die. He lies to his friends to convince them to like optimize their builds to better fucking fight things. And then the book says like main character is now neutral evil. And it's like, wait, what? It's funny. But it's very rooted in like classic D&D mechanics and shit, and it's neat.
Yeah.
It's neat.
It's neater.
Neato.
Like Skeeter?
It's neater burrito buds.
Skeeter. Skeeter's a funny name.
Honk honk.
Yeah, he was always my favorite one from Doug.
I thought you were gonna say he was my favorite Muppet.
Fuck no.
What, you don't like Skeeter the Muppet?
No, my favorite Muppet is Fozzie.
Nah, that tracks.
Yeah. I just
say I give him a hug.
We just talk about Muppets, and suddenly I get like a Kermit Sings video in my shuffle playlist.
Well,
I'm just gonna post it.
I don't even what?
It's Guilty Gear Muppet. Just vacuum.
Why is YouTube like this?
Why are you like this? That's what you should be questioning. You clicked on the video. You asked for it.
I see.
Yeah. So it's like if you didn't want to get cringed or befuddled, then you shouldn't have clicked it.
You didn't want to get buffled?
No, I didn't want to get attacked by Michinaga.
Oh god. Should we do like an end of Geats like spoiler cast between all 3 of us?
Oh.
Sounds like work.
Yeah, true.
What fucking day are we gonna put that out on?
I don't know, we could a Tuesday?
I mean,
that's Twit.
TV Tuesday?
You want me to fucking get Tim and Jake in on this shit too?
I don't think Jake's watching Geats.
Jake has been watching Geats week to week since it started.
I don't know. I mean, I just thought because it's just like, hey, it would just be easier to organize since all 3 of us have been watching Geats for a Common Nighter for once.
That's
week
true.
to week. Like
Jake is also incredibly busy right now, so I ain't bothering him for shit or fuck until the end of the year.
Until episode 100 of Power Reviews comes out.
Yeah. You can do it, buddy. We believe in you.
Yeah, come on.
Believe in us that believe in you.
Yeah. Now Boingo's making the Gurren Lagann reference.
I always make Gurren Lagann references.
Boingo knew Gurren Lagann before either of us. Have some fucking spect.
I know, but I've just been making a lot of them tonight during this call.
Who watched Gurren Lagann first, me or you, boy?
That's a good question.
You mean you didn't binge it in college together?
No, I watched it like, I want to say 2010, 2011. Because I was because I know exactly where I watched it, and it was when I was still going on the every other weekend to go see my dad on while I was in high school. Because this is specifically how I watched it. It was about midnight. I was on Netflix, hooked up in the living room on my Wii. And it was right when it was like about when it dropped on Netflix, and I was just like, oh, cool looking robot. And then I watched all of it in one night.
Damn.
All of it?
Pretty much.
I watched it over like a week when it was available legally for free on, I think it was the Funimation YouTube channel.
It was.
I watched it on
This is like early 2010s.
I watched it on WatchCartoonOnline.com.
Yeah.
But when was it that I
Also,
I think I'm gonna have
SMH
to
boy, no,
connect
you didn't watch it on the Wii U, the greatest console of all time.
Well,
Shut up,
that's
Scott.
kind of hard considering the Wii U wasn't even a thing yet.
Yeah, you could have willed it into existence earlier.
We're gonna let Snowcomb finish his story.
Okay.
I was just trying to remember when I saw it. I remember there was a figure that had come out right around the time that I watched it. Man, is that going to narrow it down? Probably not.
A lot of figures come out in like every second of the day.
Well, for Gurren Lagann, I mean,
Ah,
because I was trying to figure
What
out
was the first Gurren Lagann figure?
the model kit. They have model kits of the characters. Yeah, it might have been one of the last like tiny, silly model kits. I don't even see those anymore. I can't find it.
damn.
Well, I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, you will.
Good luck, mate. Feel like I'm missing something that we should be talking about.
How was your day?
It was a day.
How's the economic situation in West Bolivia?
Terrible.
Oh. Oh no.
What was
I'm
the
gonna,
immediacy of that? It's just like you knew.
I'm gonna move some investments around now.
Oh no, not the modular cheese fund.
What? Wait, we have a cheese fund?
Yeah, we're not gonna be able
Why
to
we
cater to
wouldn't
the
have
next
it?
summit now. Fuck. It's all
We're white.
gone.
You act like Buster. We're white. You act as if we wouldn't have a cheese.
White people have cheese funds?
Yeah, this is like a part of our culture.
No,
How fucking ignorant are you?
a lot.
Wow, maybe you should get some more education besides the American high school system.
It sounds pretty snarky. I don't know about that.
Well, you know, if you don't know, now you know.
What's your favorite Bionicle art, Cody?
Arc.
Yeah, like, because I know, like, there's, like, every 3 years they swapped out, like, a team of Bionic.
My favorite Toa team. Oh, fuck! I'm gonna have to remember the name of it. It's the is it
You
the
can just say the
Baraka?
year.
I don't know if I can remember them by years.
Baraka the Raka.
The ocean ones. So essentially, there was the was that 2007 with Gardonka and stuff like that. Bionicle Gardonka.
Well, I'm gonna look up Ocean Bionicle.
Bionicle names do not sound real.
Gardonka.
They aren't. They're made up.
Oh, Baraki. All right.
That's
Because
a made
actually-
up word.
Well, here's the thing. From what I remember, some of the initial concepts were using like actual Maori words,
Yeah.
and
we have
then
to
some
switch them.
Maori people were like, "Hey, some of those are like very culturally like context heavy," and they're like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right. Can we like use your phonetics and make up words?" Yeah. So they just made up made up words that sounded a little bit like Maori.
These guys, right, Cody?
Let me.
Damn, all them dudes got mouth chompers.
Those are probably the bad guys. Let me. Yeah, those are all the bad guys. Which they're still cool because those are some of the best designs I think they ever made.
Mhm.
I've never owned any of these, by the way.
They look
I-
nice and complex enough without being so overly complex that they can't just be like a figure.
Okay, so you like the
Um,
2007 best is what I'm getting at.
Probably.
2007 was a
favorite-
very good year.
My favorite type of Bionicle is the Matoran, I think they're called. The ones that are like the little the pre-Toa characters.
The little dudes with like the rubber arms.
That was the first ones, yeah. Here, I'll find pictures of that too.
And I
have
kind of want to
pictures.
do a Bionicle retrospective because I own like a bunch of the books.
Damn, Buster reading.
Yeah, I do have books for days. I've been trying to collect all the JoJo Part 4 volumes I can.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like 3 out of 9 right now. Or I think it's 3 out of 11 actually.
Were they still doing the collective volumes in part 4? Because I knew they were doing that in part 1, 2, and 3.
They're hardcovers. They're hardcovers.
Yeah, the hardcover semi-collected, like where it's like a volume and a half.
Yeah, basically, like they're chunky boys. They're $20 each, so I can't get them as frequently.
I mean, hey, JoJo deserves it.
Yeah. Although it does make like Stone Ocean is only now getting a physical release, which is kind of like, well, but hey, that's good. Like it's like
Do you think
the best.
Do you think Viz is going to continue on to Steel Ball Run even though it's not getting an anime right now?
I hope they do. I think that would be a smart move, especially because Steel Ball Run is the most critically acclaimed part.
The
Most people
2007.
tell me it's the best one.
Oh yeah, it's basic. It's critically, it's the best one. But like personally, part 4 is my favorite, so that's why I'm collecting part 4.
What were you about to
honestly,
say, Cody?
The 2007 Toa team is called the Toa Mari, so
okay, Toa Mari is your
like-
favorites. Gotcha.
Mahri. It's just almost Maui. It's almost
It's pretty close.
I will say, like, I was tempted to like just for analytical fanboys, I was tempted to make you guys continue JoJo for that, but I'm like, that just kind of like feel like, oh, we're bringing it back from the old show when like I feel like we want a fresher start.
New, fresh.
Also, I'd be mad.
I think you'd like part 2.
Here's a team I like, or a
It-
YouTuber I like a lot talking about those main sets.
Oh, this
How about
ain't
you,
no
Buster?
cheesy studio.
This guy and his cheese.
I like
What's your
cheesy
personal
studio.
favorite Bustor?
A store like he's a fucking mini con.
Jesus, that's a very distinct flavor of YouTube that you posted.
Like good or bad?
It's not good or bad. It's just distinctly flavored.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not good or bad. It's just flavored.
I'm not watching it yet. Like
I'm not even detecting a flavor here. This is like fucking vanilla.
It is Walmart brand vanilla ice cream.
No man, why you gotta make fun of Cody's favorites?
It's not one of my
Rick,
favorites, but he's
fucking
definitely
come
one
on
of the
the channel.
most popular like Bionicle YouTubers.
Well, I mean, Walmart is popular.
That's because it got everything.
They've got everything.
That being said, we're talking about All Out Brick, and if he wants to come on the channel, he's perfectly welcome.
All Out Brick's a good person out there, and he
Yeah,
works a
he
lot with
seems-
like Chang and the rest of the people.
He seems like a nice boy.
I don't want my Lego YouTubers to be like conflicting and shitty.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit if you like this specific Lego set.
Oh.
That's just like every YouTuber with an opinion.
Yeah.
Wait, that just implies I'm anti-opinion. Scratch that.
Oh no, that means you're pro bad opinions then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh damn. That explains half the people in your Discord server.
Oh my god, shut up, Vac.
The takes sometimes.
I disagree with a lot of
Sometimes you
them
see
too.
some takes.
I disagree with a lot of them too, and I'm like, guys, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Let me talk. to you.
Boingo, a question. How is Superior Spider-Man?
It's what it is. I think the thing, like, the reason why people like the concept and they like what happened. I think people are just upset that it happened for so long and that there wasn't any, that it was the main thing, you know?
Yeah, because like it's basically like issue 701 to like 730. I was doing some research earlier.
What kind of research?
Wikipedia.
Are you looking at Doc Ock's booty hole?
No, that'll probably be a sucky hole.
Tell the truth.
Is Otto Octavius?
No.
Yeah.
He has a terrible ass. Why would I do it like that?
I mean, he got that nice little lady. It's fucking. He must have had some kind of ass going on.
It's called Riz. That's not a physical thing, man. It's not a physical thing. That's just a thing with your personality.
Yeah, well, in my day, we called it swag.
Charisma's more of the timeless word for that thing, I think.
Yeah.
Timmel ass.
No code, always obsessing over ass.
I have finally found a good golf opinion.
What?
Michael, that's a
Okay.
loaded statement.
Okay, you know how a lot of people have been going on about we should abolish golf because it uses so much water and it's very wasteful and it's all the bad biodiversity.
I have
all that kind
literally
of stuff.
never heard this until now.
It has been a common thing.
You're the only person who's ever brought it up to me.
Well, I'm bringing it up now.
All right.
But I've always had there's a weird thing of yeah, but it is a traditional game and there's a reason why it happened the way it did. And finally someone just was like, yeah, no, it happened in Scotland because of these reasons. And if you can't maintain it like that, there shouldn't be a golf course there. It's like, finally, someone acknowledges that. It's not the game that's bad. It's how we manipulate our environment to make sure the game can be played in places it should not be played.
So what you're saying is we should all bust out our GameCubes and play Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
Sure.
Actually, what I think he's saying is we should all cosplay that one Kim Possible villain.
No!
I mean, I do think that we as men should bring back the kilt. Let's bring back the kilt. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
I just think
There's a
Kim
guy at my
Possible's
work who
been
wears a kilt. Most of the days I see him, at least.
interesting. Yeah. I don't know.
Is it a greater kilt or like a dress kilt?
It's like a utility kilt. He works.
Oh, utility kilt?
Yeah. He's in the maintenance department.
Oh, to talk about things that don't exist yet, so I think it's okay to. There might be a Nerf movie coming out.
Okay,
Yeah,
that Hasbro thing.
Saw
Like,
that announcement.
the weird thing about that is just I get that it's like, oh, it's a different production studio that's working on this. It's like in-house. But also, one, why are you announcing that during a strike? And two, most of these already had movies. They're already ongoing media properties. Like, it's not really that big of a shock that, like, oh, My Little Pony is getting another thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a company. They're gonna announce stuff.
Yeah. I just think it's just... I'm about public relations, man. I'm all about public relations. And I just think that's poor timing.
Well, then maybe you should get a fucking public relations job. Go to
That's
school for
exactly-
that shit.
I'm getting...
Become a publicist.
Is creative writing something like that?
No, I don't think so anyway.
I just thought it was funny that the person they said was doing it had already tried to pitch the movie years ago, and the premise was just going to be it's a regular action movie. They just never acknowledged that the guns are Nerf guns.
That's cute. They're gonna have to do a lot of CGI.
So that
on
would
those
just be
fucking
like-
parts.
Would that just be like that Community paintball episode? Am I
Essentially.
the only one? Am I the only one who's watched Community? Or
I'm not watching Community Buster. It's not gonna happen.
at least watch the G.I. Joe episode.
That ship sailed a fucking decade ago.
Oh my god, there's a boat.
Where'd that ship sail to?
Yeah, that's a
My
good
heart.
question.
That sounds like a question that needs a sea shanty to solve it.
Oh, I
Please,
can't
no.
sing. I was tempted to go for a bit, but no. I don't have the
Give it a
energy for
better,
bits.
Word.
A better shot than any of us did. I started playing Warframe again.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's a game.
How are the ninjas doing?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Just ninja-ing it up.
With the boys. Also, I need to figure out who's going to be my 69th follower on Blue Sky, because I'm at 68 followers, but I need to I was
But you
You
got
know, I
so
gotta-
many followers.
what?
How the fuck did you make that happen?
Followers or following?
Following.
Oh,
I have 30 followers. If that
You
makes
know, someone called me Johnny's on Blue Sky.
Yeah, I just followed him.
The
Like,
completionist,
Oh, complete. Yeah, I haven't checked out the completionist in a bit.
Matt McMuscles.
I already followed Matt.
I'm just trying to throw out names, Clemps.
Clem's already followed him.
Alright.
Okay, the completionist is my 69 follow on Blue Sky.
Congratulations, completionist.
We
I'm
know
sure
you're
you're
all
deeply
we're
honored.
very proud.
Yeah, the Buster Corp, they are the 69 following. I mean, I'm already at 33 followers, but that's just because a lot of my mutuals already made the jump to Blue Sky. I'm just gonna shout out people I'm mutuals with. Huey, Tidaloo, Zaya, Mordo, Rosen, Ryan, who gave... By the way, shout out to Ryan, they gave me the code in the first place. Thank you so much. Cash, who else? Aki, Vac, Grant, Marcy.
What?
I'm just naming
What's going on?
I'm just naming off people who I'm mutuals with.
Oh,
I'm just shouting people out. It's the hourly let's plug everyone except ourselves.
oh.
What YouTubers have you been watching, Vac?
I'm gonna friggin'
This man and his mumbling. Am I right, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found Joe is Hungry. Is that a channel you guys know about?
No.
Nope.
Find
It's a-
good channels.
He's like
Shit, I'm
a
pretty
he's
sure
like a Georgian in his 60s who does food reviews, and they're really well edited.
Mm.
I love
You
his
should check
profile
out,
pic with the pizza. That's good.
Craftsman Steady Crafting.
Craftsman.
Craftsman is good.
Craftsman.
I do like Craftsman.
I've just been rewatching like YouTube poops, like Fesh Prince of Blair.
I've been
here's the thing, Buster. You can't just keep pooping. You gotta maintain and make it regular.
Yeah, I know.
It's good advice. Yeah, no, my YouTube intake doesn't change out much. I'm not like you guys.
Well, like
You
what,
guys usually
what
give
are
me
good
new
videos?
channels.
What good videos are you watching?
From
like channels you like.
Well,
We're just putting Vac through the ringer.
We're making Vac realize he has
I'm
no
gonna be honest,
personality.
there hasn't been much on YouTube in the last couple of years that's really inspired me.
Oh, there's a YouTube channel I've been watching. I just finished all of his content.
Share. Who?
His name is Sean Sampson, I think.
Sean Sampson. I think I've heard
No.
that name before.
Hold on. Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson. What a funny name.
John Tronson.
He's an Irishman who's basically made a list of obscure PlayStation 1 games. He randomizes the list and he reviews four a video. Four games per video. And it'll be like, here's this game by the people who made the Micro Machine Racers, where you play a bunch of freaks. It's neat, cool looking. Look at it.
Cool.
Well, all right then.
He also has a completely separate series of just Japanese games.
You had me at Micro Machine adjacent content.
Yeah.
That's true. It doesn't take much to excite Snowcone.
Yeah,
No, it does. It does take a bit. It does take a specific set of skills to excite Snow Cone.
Yeah, we do have to get Liam Neeson in here quite regularly.
That's his most recent one, just talking about games, and that's the one that has
Oh,
the Micro
I've seen
Machine
this
freak guy.
I've seen
Yeah.
this guy. Yeah, I want to watch his stuff. It's really cool. I really like the way he formats his videos. Yeah.
Like it's Prime Magazine YouTuber content, which
Yeah.
is basically
Oh, yeah. You shared this on my server.
a way I describe it is it's YouTube videos that feel like cracking open a magazine.
Yeah.
Like
I meant,
there's multiple bits, there's articles, but it all feels cohesive as a whole.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
I want to like. I think I might. I like stealing from other YouTubers that look cool. That's just like all of YouTube. You steal from what you think is neat. You know.
Mhm.
That's just all of art. Technically, you just steal and like tweak and edit and shit, and you know what I mean.
Inspire, but sure.
Yeah, it's inspire. I just like stealing is the funnier word.
No, don't inspire anybody. Just steal from people.
Like you know what? I'm gonna go on a little semi-complaint. I don't get people who hate Street Fighter 6's soundtrack. I honestly don't get, because like especially the menus.
I think they just
don't
want
like it.
Yeah, I think the big complaint is it's not bombastic enough. It's like it's not big enough. But like it's not supposed to be big. It's supposed to be like calm.
Yeah, it's like the completionist actually made a good point when talking about it. It's like low stakes. It's like vibing with the boys, and that's kind of the vibe the game's going for. Between like the battle hub and the world tour modes, it's like vibing with the boys.
If I remember correctly, there's not even like a big villain plot in that game, is there?
I mean, like JP kinda, but like your character can still learn moves from him, and like you still, it's a whole thing.
He's also not the boss character, because normally how it works is the boss in the first iteration of a Street Fighter game is unplayable, and then they add him later. So like the story mode is also not the story of Street Fighter 6. It's more like the prologue of the real story that all the main characters are going to be going on.
Yeah, that arcade mode tells.
Fascinating.
Oh, fascinating.
When did Vac turn Australian? Did he just feel like culturally appropriating?
I was going for Scottish, actually.
Well, either way, you feel like culturally appropriating something there?
I am Scottish!
Okay.
Apologize.
Sometimes I think you forget you're in a podcast with a bunch of white boys.
Buster.
Yeah?
Do you?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
You? Will you?
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say right now. I'm trying to think of topic.
Oh my god. This
Come
guy.
on, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy.
What's Snowcone? What Snowcone?
Did
What
you
happened?
know that game show had to got to the point where Congress had to make legislative about fucking game shows?
Wait, which game show?
That's The Price is Right, right?
No,
What?
it's Price is Right is a different game show. This is like hold on, no whammy game show. What is it? I can't remember what it's called. Press Your Luck. Press Your Luck.
Oh.
Game show is called Press Your Luck. One dude was able to like figure something out about how to do it and like was able to cheat the system and like fucked up the game show. Congress had to make like some rules and like FCA or whatever.
When
FCC.
game shows go nuts.
Oh no, there's also like there is another cheating scandal in a game show earlier on where like game shows in America, they're fucked, man. There's a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah, I know. Like, my friend made a video on one of the worst game shows.
I much prefer Japanese game shows.
No, you don't.
I don't like game shows at all, actually. I
Yeah,
think they're kind of a
exactly.
waste of time.
Yeah. You should be video gaming now instead.
I have been. I'm almost finished with Arkham Knight.
How are you liking it?
It's really fucking good. I don't get why people don't like that game.
The story.
I know the twist that's coming, and I think it's kind of justifying it, actually.
I think the other big problem is people just were like they felt like the Batmobile intruded too much.
And I think those people are fucking morons because all the Batmobile sections are pretty great, and it doesn't intrude too much. It's like there's a few sequences at the beginning of the game, and then there's a few side missions where you have to use it. It's not like the whole fucking game you're in that thing.
What if you are?
I'm just reiterating
you
the
could be.
opinions I heard, my dude.
I know, and I've heard those opinions for years, and I'm like, well, that sounds weird, and I went and fucking played the game now, and I'm like, oh, you guys are just fucking morons. Okay, I see how it is.
Surely it's the kids who are out of touch.
Exactly. It's always the kids. I hate the kids. The children aren't our future. I'm our future.
The children
Make things
aren't
that
all
specifically
right.
cater to me.
How are we gonna break it to the offspring that the kids aren't all right?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's a smashin'.
You're a betchin.
Heck, you betcha.
Chet, you betcha?
Yeah, it was like a character from Very Odd Parents or something.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't heard that name in a while. Okay.
I don't know. It just kind of came back
Came back.
to in my brain. How do you spell it? Chet you betcha. Yeah, I find. Why am I getting like Apex thing? No, yeah, Chet you betcha. Yeah, I found it.
You found the real guy.
Yeah.
You found real person.
Chet You Betcha and Doug Dimmadome, they both run a podcast now. It's called Modular Components.
Yeah. Okay. Who's who?
Well, I think I know who Doug Dimmadome is. Fucking way go.
Doug Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Okay. Well, now we got to cast the rest of the podcast as fucking Fairly Odd Parents characters.
We don't
Okay.
have to because Butch Hartman's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Well, like that's just still part of our childhood. So let's reclaim a little bit of it right now.
Yeah, and so is a certain wizard book. I cast that out of myself years ago.
Yeah, I just like making dumb jokes about it. I don't like to go back over fondly, especially because of some of the like weird. There's just some weird ass jokes in that show, man.
Can I at least be Chip Sparkle Teeth?
Fine.
Cool.
Anyway, what's a good part of our childhoods that wasn't ruined by terrible people?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage
When-
Mutant Ninja
Have you seen
Ninja-
Mutant Mayhem yet?
No, and you fuckers won't sing with me.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Snowcone already said his opinion on a previous podcast. Yeah.
I haven't been able to go see any movies because I have no vehicle.
Yeah, well, that's why like all the movies coming to streaming a month later instead of 3 months later is probably good for y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the Paramount Plus,
Next month.
which is why I didn't fucking go
It's
see
why
it.
it's why you didn't. Just why?
Because I saw fucking the Rise of the Beasts, and then that was on the place. Like, what's going on here?
Did you hear the song they made for Rise of the Beast in Japan?
Venom.
Not that one. It's like they got like it's It's actually pretty catchy. I'm gonna like share it. Like, if I can find it, it's by like a band called like Sexy Someone or some shit. Forgot the crazy ass moments of Transformers. Like, I'm just trying to look it up.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. This episode brought to you by the letter yeah.
That's not a letter. That's a word. You frick. Stop
No,
lying.
it's not even a word. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
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 Let me talk to you.
I will not.
All right.
Let me
talk,
pull
talk.
up a chair as I sit in it like a youth pastor backwards.
No, not a youth pastor. Anyone but the
I'd
youth
like to see
pastor.
Knight do that, yeah.
Sit the fuck down. Sit there and stand.
Oh my god. Stand there and sit down.
Fuck.
All right,
Fucking stand and just sit right there and stand. God damn it.
I found the
Stand.
song that I was referring to for Rise of the Beast.
Uh-oh.
What? It's called Sexy Zone?
No, that's the band.
Oh my god.
That's the band.
I love
the song
it.
is called "Try This One More Time." Yeah, it's like apparently they use a couple like musical motifs from the Japanese Beast Wars opening.
That's I'm 16 seconds into the song and it just feels like a Fast and Furious song.
That and like it's giving me subtle fucking what's it called? Anime mangas, fucking deaf killboys,
Deaf Killboys? What do you mean by that?
2000s gangster aesthetic,
Mhm.
cute little girl and a guy in a sword or like a
Oh,
scythe.
wow. Every anime I've ever seen in my entire life.
Samurai Champloo?
Is it Soul Eater?
No,
Wait,
nothing
scythe
like
girl, wait, girl with the scythe?
Yeah.
That is probably Soul Eater.
Yeah, that's
This
that's
sounds
like
nothing
that's
like
the vibe
anything.
it's giving me.
that sounds
No,
nothing
I
like
can
that.
see what he's going with it. I can see what he's cooking.
Yeah, I'm looking at Soul Eater now. Yeah, this is definitely what I was thinking of. My sister
Yeah.
used to be obsessed with the anime.
It's good anime.
I need to read the manga eventually.
You should
Like-
also read his prequel.
No, I will not read Fire Force. You can't make me. I tried a couple episodes of the anime.
Wait,
No.
Fire Force turned out to be a prequel to it?
Yeah.
I never heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like
legitimately the last panel is the main character from Soul Eater as a little girl.
Huh.
I guess I just spoiled Fire Force, but who the hell cares?
People read Fire Force?
Yeah, they did. It's over now.
And the anime's still going, and like
Oh, man.
honestly, the only reason I checked out the anime is because the main protagonist kept talking about flying kicks being like a hero thing, and I'm like, oh, Kamen Rider. Like it was fine, but
You
just I heard
sick bitch.
exactly. I was a basic bitch, but like the more I like read about it, I'm like, there's some good stuff here, but there's also some weird shit here. Nothing.
What I just posted is one of the best fucking internet videos ever.
Let's check this out. Stand down, motherfricker.
You can swear here.
There's people around me, man.
Well, fuck
They will
those
send the
fucking
government.
motherfucker cunts.
Okay, this is actually really funny.
It's the power of editing.
Yeah. Man, I kind of wish this was like, this is my brain. This is just what's inside my brain.
Damn. It's a movie that describes the inside of your brain.
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure for you it would be Pacific Rim Vac.
Really? Because some days I feel like it's the Michael Bay Transformers movies.
Well, that's you on an off day. On your best days, it's Pacific.
I don't get any better than Pacific Rim.
Hey, it's a good movie.
That's actually kind of a hot take, you know. People
What?
outside Toku circles always tell me that movie's trash.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Most
I
of
think
it
you're
is
just-
not.
I think
No,
we're talking
most
about
people,
Uprising.
most people talk about Pac Rim being really good.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of film bros trash it.
Well, those are film bros. Don't trust them. Trust your heart, man.
I
And
didn't
let
say
me just
trust
say
them,
all the-
I just said I've heard that. Jesus.
Let me just say, the film bros I've seen
Yeah.
also say Pac Rim is great.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Like, and they keep making the same "I wish a sequel didn't exist" jokes.
Yep. That's how you talk about Pacific Rim. You go, it's great. I wish the sequel didn't exist. End of story. Goodbye.
I watched like the first season of that Netflix. It was fine,
Okay.
but like I'm not sure if I don't think it's like high quality or anything. So it's not like worth out of your way to see.
I mean, even when that movie came out, I was like, that was great. I don't need anything else. Don't fucking sequel this shit.
Yeah, they did proceed to sequel the shit.
Yeah. And they even got John Boyega in it, and he was bad.
That's a shame because he's a good actor.
Yeah, I love John Boyega. Put more John Boyega in my media, please.
Yeah, I know there's like a couple like he was in like was he in that Tyrone movie? That Netflix cloning.
They cloned Tyrone.
I have heard that.
Yeah, I want to watch
he's
that.
in it. It looks interesting.
Yeah, I want to watch it. Everyone's been saying like it's really good, and I'm like, I'll check it out.
Will you and though?
Eventually.
Will us though?
Eventually.
It's entirely possible.
Well, if it's possible, it's popsicle.
Yeah, but it's not optimal.
Hey, he said the thing.
Get out your bingo cards, kids.
No. It's called a Boingo card. It's what I keep in my pocket to show I'm Boingo writer.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it just has a free bingo card attached to it. Next Boingo Bash. Boingo Bingo.
Boingo bingo.
Boinga bingo.
Hey, it's me, a Boingo bingo.
That could get really confusing if they have to like shout boingo instead of bingo.
Bagoing.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Also, like, Boingo, did you see the new Guilty Gear update?
I saw that Johnny has a beard.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone was making Alex Yick jokes.
Johnny's getting Chaser jokes, Alex Yick jokes now.
Yeah.
Johnny doesn't deserve this.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a good time to be Johnny.
How could you say that?
I'm just an outsider looking in, bud. Don't mean nothing by it.
Thanks for sharing. Wasn't there like a big Transformer leak recently?
Oh yeah, there were a bunch of fucking leak listings.
Alright, let me look at all the animated ones.
That's probably going to be the thing we'll talk about when Saturday morning panels rolls around. Because fucking, I don't think there's going to be much other news before then. And that episode's going to come out the day before PulseCon.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, I just looked at. Apparently, they're not even completing the team I want for animated yet. Because it's like they're doing, but like, I don't even remember the character they picked.
What are you talking about?
I understand. Okay, now I understand why they're doing that character, but also I barely remember that character from animated.
What are you talking about?
The Motor Master figure for Legacy.
Yeah, that's because he's not in animated. He's in the sequel comic that was BotCon exclusive, and the only reason they're doing him is because he's an Easy Optimus Prime repaint.
Yeah. I'm like,
That's how
like,
this works. He is a preemptive retool.
Interesting. Just like probably more just like a hey, we're just gonna have this as a basis and then improve it.
Maybe. We'll see.
Wait, also the Killer Bean game is happening?
But like we're getting a lockdown and a slipstream. That's exciting.
We're getting the HM Megatron.
I'm glad they're doing robots in disguise stuff. That's some real that
I don't know
series
what
is
that
really
is.
good designs.
What do you think that is, Cody?
I have no idea.
Take a wild guess.
I said Hot Malaysia Megatron.
What does that mean? Explain.
He's just a design submitted by a Malaysian fan that's like 10 years old.
You ever think about Transformers animated the cool?
No, I don't. I don't actually think about animated all that much.
Well, like I'm just saying, like I love how there was a comic adaptation or manga adaptation in Japan called The Cool.
Was it about my life?
I hope.
Must be a parody.
Fuck you.
Whoa!
I don't like what that implies.
Jokes.
Yeah, it might be basic, but I think Chun-Li is definitely my favorite Street Fighter girl.
Is it the thighs?
No, it's more so like the motherly vibes.
Okay, question. Because I need someone else to agree with me.
Okay.
Alpha Chun-Li, best Chun-Li costume?
Let me double check which one that is.
That's a good question. I think I prefer one of her bonus costumes from 5 the best.
You might fucking be right on that.
I think it's the best base
on the Alpha
Chun-Li.
costume.
Yeah,
Like-
I like the classic. The new one I'm not super hot on, but I like the character design way they aged her up. But Alpha's got some it's got some riz to it. Did I say that right?
No,
Shit.
it's sauce.
It's got some sauce. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got a nice it's got a nice side of Thousand Island dressing right there.
Teaching Vec words. What a concept.
I just really like the Alpha costume. I think it's the best Chun-Li costume.
Yeah.
I think
I
I'm in the
think-
hot take that thinks Ken's new look is his best.
Ryan Gosling.
No, I mean, that too also.
Ryan Goosling.
Ryan the Goose.
Ryan the
Gosling.
Goose. That's what he'd be if he was a shock rock DJ.
He just looks like fucking Jin Takayama.
We'll say Ryu's current costume in Street Fighter 6, one of his best.
Oh yeah, I love bearded Ryu.
I don't know if I like the beard on.
Well, that's a
You'd
skill
be one of the
issue.
first, because the second people saw bearded Ryu, you will know what his immediate nickname was.
Daddy.
Sexy Ryu.
I mean, that was also paired with like a sexy Chun-Li costume, right?
Oh no, but there's also B-Boy Ryu. Hold on, we need to show B-Boy Ryu.
Oh god, I think I know what you're talking about.
This is hilarious. This is a legitimate costume that they created
Street
and
Fighter
sold.
5 had a lot of costumes for a reason.
What the fuck?
That was a real costume they made.
Fucking MC Frontalot, goddamn Ryu.
Street Fighter 5 was a wild time.
Hold on, can I get the Chun-Li version? Because Chun-Li also had a version like that.
Oh my god.
It'll probably look better.
Oh, well, because it's not exactly like that. It's meant to just kind of go along with the B-Boy Ryu.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But I just think I could see Chun-Li doing that, pulling off that better than Ryu.
Also, clocking in at just 20 minutes now. We have now talked about Street Fighter enough that I can make it the thumbnail.
Hooray!
Yeah,
Okay, that's actually not. I disagree. Oh god, what is that?
Oh, what the why does she look like a hoochie mama?
Because it's supposed to go with B-Boy Ryu.
No, that looks like Sea Viper, not Chun-Li.
I don't like that. Get that away from me.
It's not great. It's not great. I eat my words now.
Hold
I
on,
eat
there's
them
wedding
so-
dress Chun-Li too.
Of course.
Oh, the wedding. She has a fucking nice wedding dress. That woman knows how to pick a dress.
There's a specific costume in Street Fighter 5. Though I think there's a lot. Isn't there a lot of hints that Chun-Li and Ryu are together?
No.
6. Like, isn't there like an arcade cutscene?
There's some incredibly minor shit. Like I can see how people would pick up on it, and it's a solid ship.
I meant more like there's a specific cutscene in one of the arcade ladders where they're out shopping together.
I think they're just friends, man.
I think they're just platanos.
Also, I forgot to ask Vac an important question. Jury.
Okay. Yeah, I sure am a fan of modern Harley Quinn.
This guy.
Oh, there was also that time when Chun-Li dressed up like Mai Shiranui.
Oh yeah, wasn't that just
What?
for like? Oh, that was the costume I was referring to that got bundled with the bearded Ryu costume in 5.
Okay, I must have misheard you because I thought you said Masahiro Inoue, and I was like, she wore the fucking Deca Driver? What?
No. There's a couple like Kamen
Mai
Rider
Shiranui is
SNK woman.
yeah.
Should I get the image?
I'm pulling up one. It's a lot of statues, but this is Mai Shiranui. She's the main female fighter in the SNK verse. Like she's their main female
this girl.
character.
I've seen merch of her around.
And like that Chun-Li costume feels like it's a direct reference because it's cut the same exact way. Titties flopping everywhere.
Yeah, I should know because Google Images is like has a bunch of things blurred already just by looking up her name on Google Images.
Well, I mean, she's the only person who wasn't allowed in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, just because. God damn it. Who else is Street Fighter that? Dan Hibiki?
He's a good joke.
Yeah.
He's funny. I've laughed at him.
But have you laughed with him?
Not yet.
I don't think we need to keep bugging back about different characters.
Yeah,
He's into the universe.
Yeah,
can-
I just like to know. I just like to know his takes on like things now.
I like that it's. Yeah, would I be being incredibly insensitive if I said that it's essentially Japanese G.I. Joe?
No.
No, because literally that's what they did in the movie, the American movie.
Because the vibe is just like, it's a bunch of fucking random chuckle fucks who all happen to know martial arts getting together to take down a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's the thing. To even connect it more to G.I. Joe, the second evil organization is a weird cult-like thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Gills shebang.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, they did make G.I. Joe toys, so it totally tracks.
Yeah,
Did you see that commercial with the Street Fighter GI Joe toys?
I feel like I've seen it at one point, but I have not seen it recently.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Street Fighter toys commercial.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Street Fighter teams up with, like, I love the description of this video. Street Fighter teams up with GI Joe in this toy line. Why? Yeah, there it is. You got like cosplayers like freaking presenting the toys.
Lou Ferrigno ass looking Blanca just got me immediately.
Question.
What's a
Because I just need to know. Do you love Edmund Honda as much as I love Edmund Honda?
He seems like a good guy.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he's a cool dude.
Street Fighter 6 made me love Honda, honestly. Like, he's a really cool guy.
Oh, this is where What's a Dulcim comes from. Okay.
What's a Dulcim? And then he just gets hit.
What is a Dulcim?
That's a good question. Okay, I realize where that's a good question comes from. Where I got that. Mega Man 8.
All right, then.
Yeah, I just realized. Because Mega Man 8 is... Like, there's has some funny voice acting, and at one point Dr. Light says, "That's a good question." And I just kept repeating that, and here we are now.
That's a good story.
Shall we wrap things up?
Depends. Do you have wrapping paper?
Do you have your depends on?
Well, the thing I do have is my YouTube channel.
No, you don't get to just start plugging shit until we decide.
No. Let them go. Let them go. I like this.
Yeah, it's my YouTube channel, Buster Corp, where I just do videos on whatever I'm feeling like that week. That itching of the morning. So go check it out. Also, I finally got on Blue Sky at Buster Corp. Also on Twitter still until that. I'm staying until it blows up. I'm staying until it completely stops working at Buster Bully 3. Also on
I don't
Tumblr
think that's a good
occasionally.
idea, but okay.
Well, you're not. You don't. What are your good ideas, Vac or Boingo or Snowcone or whoever's going next?
Oh, Buster, you're legitimately gonna guru Larry Twitter?
I hate that I know what that means.
Boingo, where are you?
I'm sitting in my chair.
Oh, okay.
I'm right in front of my computer.
All right, Snowcone, where can people find you out there on the internet?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
we got
I'm the Vacuuminator. I make YouTube videos. They're things I'm fairly proud of sometimes. They're at youtube.com at the Vacuuminator. I'm also on TikTok, I think, still. Yes, it's at the _Vacuuminator. I've got an Instagram. It's that same location. I've got a Tumblr. It's thevacuuminator.tumblr.com. I've got Twitter. It's at the Vacuuminator. And I've got a Blue Sky. It's at thevacuuminator.bsky.social, because I remember to say that, Buster. And fucking, yeah, that's it. That's the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, Modular Media. It's a good place. We got a Tumblr. We got a Twitter. We got a Blue Sky on the way. Hooray. Fuck. Oh, God.
Should we go back and plug my shit? Because I didn't, as a joke.
Oh, well, if you want to ruin your joke, if you want to ruin your hilarious joke.
Links are all in the description. Check them out. There you go.
Alright, your hilarious joke is summarily ruined.
I didn't ruin it, though.
Yeah, well, I beg to differ.